This is Chris Kelly. Just a couple stretching and strengthening exercises you can do to help to tone up flabby thighs and your stomach. One thing we talked about in our blog is that sitting forward all day, what tends to happen is we tighten up the muscles along the front of our body, while the muscles along the back side of our body become long, weak, and strained. When a muscle is either long and weak or tight excessively, it can't tone. Meaning we have to stretch the proper muscles and strengthen the proper muscles to get everything back into balance. So what I'm going to do is just show you a combination of stretches and exercises to do so. Our first exercise is a hip flexor and quad stretch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my back knee here on just a pad, and elevating it here on a step. You can use a stool or really anything to prop your foot up. I'm just leaning forward. I want to think about tightening my butt cheek here, twisting in, and just leaning forward till I feel a stretch here in my down leg. I'm holding from anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds, and I'm just switching sides. And turning in slightly, you're going to feel an intensification of the stretch. Just hold in this position, and move immediately into a strengthening exercise. Okay, our first exercise is a single leg glute bridge. What I want you to do, pressing through the heel, you're going to push your butt up into the air, hold for 1 or 2 seconds, and come back down. Perform from anywhere from 8 to 15 reps on each side, holding for a 2 count at the top, switching legs. Alright, we're going to finish up with an exercise to help to tone and flatten the stomach. So what I want you to think about doing is tightening your abs, putting your hands right under the small of your lower back, just making sure your abs are tight, really contracted, and then just tapping out in front of you. Right, this is called a toe tap, and you can make it harder by reaching farther out in front of you. The main thing is you're keeping your abs tight, you're feeling this in your stomach versus your lower back, and again, you're performing from anywhere from 8 to 15 taps with each side. Alright, now because we're talking about primarily smaller muscle groups here, this is something that you could benefit from doing every day. What I want you to do is perform the stretch and then immediately perform 2 to 3 sets of each exercise back to back on a daily basis. You know, this can be done at home, at work, whatever it may be, and that will put you well on your way to toning these areas up, and that's your lower body correction.